Hello. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do a specific type of nail that I do in case your nails are breaking. Okay. And I'm going to be showing you how to take tea bags. How to take the tea out of them like this. The tea is in here. Okay. And how to take that tea out of the bags and how to be able to use a tea bag in order to repair your nail and to help grow your nail. First thing you want to do is you want to take and you want to remove all the tea out the bags. Then you want to take it, you want to cut on each rim. Cut that off. Then, once you do that, you're going to have a long strip like this. Okay? Now, what you want to do is, once you take it, you cut the rims and the edges off, and you have the tea, and that tea is left, and you move that tea out the way. Then, what you want to do is, you want to take that tea bag, and you want to cut, if you have extremely long nails, little strips like this. You want them to be very small if they're long, because you have to cover a lot of the nail where the break was. Okay, or when you're going to do the sculpturing or whatever you need to do. If you have extremely short nails, you want to cut small strips like this and make those strips very small like this so that you can be able to do the nails that you need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on camera. First thing you want to do is cut down the middle of this strip right here. You got it cut in half. Then the next thing you want to do is start cutting small strips. Small strips. Long like this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get about 4 strips. Now, once you do that, to make the shorter strips to be able to fix a nail or whatever, cut that in half. And if you do it, you will have 2 smaller pieces. 1, 2. Okay. Another 2 smaller pieces. 1, 2. Now the longer pieces are just for the people who have extremely long nails, in case they need to have a longer strip, depending on if you have a nail that broke really bad and it's long, and you want to take and you have to mend it with the tea bag. Now, if your nails are short like mine and you don't have a lot of length on them, the first thing you want to do is get you some nails. Okay, the nail in general, and you want to fit those nails. And once you fit those nails onto your nails, then you want to take and you want to cut them. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to find a very, very, very extremely a nail. And I'm going to get some glue. And I'm using a Kiss glue. And I'm going to put a little drop of that glue on my nails. And then I'm going to glue it on. If you have a problem getting glue out, just cut the tip to get the glue out. Now, once you take it, you get the glue out, then you'll need a little tiny bit of that glue. Then you're going to take and you're going to put the nail on the tip. And you want to take and you want to press it and you want to hold it down. Now, when you do it, you want to get it only on the tip. You don't want to get it all the way back here, but you want to get it on the tip of the nail. Because once you get the nail on there, you're going to eventually take and you're going to cut it. Okay, but you want to put your nails on. Okay, I'm going to put a few more on each nail so we can get an idea of how to do it. Now this nail right here looks like it fits this one. Okay. Also, you're going to need files. Now if you have a nail kit, like you had a nail kit that you bought or whatever, and if you have some little files in there, by all means necessary, use those files. Okay. If you don't have any, then buy files. Okay. So that you can have files. Bigger ones, smaller ones, you need some files. You're also going to need a buffer too when you're all done. So make sure you have all of those. And I'm going to continue putting on glue on the tip of the nail. Once I do that, then I'm going to put glue on my tip. Find a nail that's going to fit, that I feel that is going to fit better on my finger. And I'm going to glue it directly to the tip of that nail. And I'm going to show you kind of like how I'm just getting it right on the edge. Right here. Right there. Okay. Now, how are you going to take, and I'm going to do all the other nails, but I'm going to do them off screen. But I'm going to start with this nail. How you going to take, and you're going to get the Teabag on there for a nail that's breaking. I'm going to use this as an example. Okay. First thing you want to do is get a Teabag strip. Okay. And then you want to lay it down and put it on the nail. Okay. Now a nail that is too long, and you don't want that nail to be real long, take that nail and cut it. Okay. Now, you notice that I cut this nail and I cut this one. So right now, I'm just going to work with these two nails right now to get an idea of what you're going to do when you're going to take and you're going to put the Teabag on there. Now you got the Teabag. Make sure it's measured. If you have a file, take and file down where the wedge is. You want to file down that area where the nail, this part right here, is glued on and where it meets. This is where you want to go, right here. You want to file that down. Okay, I'm just going to file it. You don't have to feel it like that, but I'm doing it like that to get an idea, for a person to get an idea of what's going on. Now, once you take and you do that, then you're going to take the smallest of the Teabag strip that you can find, and you want to measure it, and you want to put it on the nail, and make sure it is laid down onto the nail. Once you look like that you done measured it good like you wanted to, then take and cut it, and right over the area where you want the Teabag to cover, you put it on top of that area there. And then you take and you get you some glue. Okay, not gonna say it's gonna be easy. And you take and you apply some glue. Now when you apply the glue, if you got a tip or a strip, you take and you kind of push the Teabag down onto the nail. And you notice that when I first do it, it's going to look like that. Okay. I'm going to lay that Teabag down, and I'm going to lay it over the nail, and I'm going to push on it. Then, after I get finished doing that, I'm going to take my Teabag, a little bit more of that Teabag, and I'm going to put it over the nail. Just like that. Okay. And then, I'm going to take my little, toothpick, press down on it again some more. Okay, now once you do that and you get it in place like that, then you take the next, you take and you go to the next nail, the next nail, the next nail, the next nail. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again on this one. I'm filing it. To get it to smooth down to mix in where my nail is. And you're going to see that my nail is here, back there, and I'm smoothing it in. Still smoothing it in. Still smoothing it in. And I'm doing the smoothing across the area where I want it to smooth out. Okay, now that I got it smooth, I'm going to take another extremely small strip and I'm going to lay it over my nail. And after I lay it over my nail, I'm going to drop some glue onto that tea bag. Just a little. Then once I take and I drop some glue on that tea bag, I'm going to start pressing the tea bag into place where I got a chance to try to see if I can be able to get the tea bag to cover the areas where I don't want it to be showing through. Okay, now, once I do that, it's just like you do a silk wrap. You put a little bit more of the glue on there, and then you press it down. Okay, onto the nail where you want it to fit. Okay, now, I laid it on there. And the tea bag is laid in place. Okay. Now, I'm going to take it. I'm going to go back to this nail right here where I done put the tea bag on there and I done that already. Now, once I took it, I put the tea bag on the nail there. Then what I want to do is I want to find something that has a very soft bristle brush. I'm going to take me some acrylic like this. This is a method that I use in order to help grow my nail when it starts to breaking and doing bad. And I'm going to take a little tiny bit of that acrylic, put it in the top right here. I'm taking just a little tiny bit for demonstration. Okay, and I'm going to take me some powder, just a little bit of powder. Okay. And I'm going to put that powder into my top right here so I can make a demonstration. Don't need a lot. Then, what I'm doing is I'm going to take the powder and the liquid and I'm going to combine them. Liquid and the powder. Now, I have some toilet paper or some type of tissue so that I can be able to keep all of that from taking and getting in the way. Now, on this nail where I put the tea bag, okay, I might want to put a little bit more glue there, down on that tea bag, just to keep it. Make sure I got it good. And I got my nail all laid down there. Okay, now, once I have the tea bag onto the nail, if it's any excess that's on there that's around the tea bag, if it's hanging off the nail or whatever, then you want to cut that. Wherever that's at. Just get out your way. Now you have that. Then you're going to take the acrylic going to dip it in the powder. Powder here. Dip it. Then you're going to take that powder and just take a little tiny bit of it and just place it over where the tea bag was and let it harden just a little tiny bit more. This is what you're going to do. The next nail, do it to that too. Just a little bit. You want to take a little bit of the acrylic, like I'm taking in this cap right here. Dip it. Now take a little tiny bit of the powder onto the saber brush and put it on the nail. And kind of like just wipe it down. You only have to do maybe 1 or 2 coats, and that's it. And then kind of wipe it down. Wipe it on the paper, on your little toilet paper there. Wipe it. Okay? And everything. And then you go to the next nail and the next nail and the next nail. Now, that's the beginning of how to do that. I'm going to go and I'm going to finish it putting all the nails on and then put the tea bags on, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay? So just let that dry. Okay? And then I'm going to come back to the next step, and then after that, once we get finished doing that, practice on all the other nails that you're going to do and do the same thing. Put the nail on, place the tea bag on, just like a silk wrap, and then we're going to go to the filing, we're going to go to the buffing, and then we'll go to how to polish the nails and whatever. And the color I chose is just going to be this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nail lacquer by Clean Color. I'm going to use this color right here for the nail. I'm going to also blend it. Got some clear for the top coat, and there's going to be some other colors that I might use. I might add a little black in there to make the color a little darker, but in general, these are the colors I'm going to be using. And if you don't have a green like that, just use whatever green you got and all that, but that's what we're going to be doing. So, we're going to be going to the next step and all that, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is part 1 of how to be able to do a acrylic nail, but also add a tea bag on it in order to get a little extra strength for a nail that is been breaking, or nails that have been chipping, and nails that have been breaking off and tearing real bad. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is part 1. We're going to go to part 2 as soon as I get finished completing each nail, and then we'll go to the buffing, and then into the polishing. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is Paula Abdul showing you how to do a tea bag enriched, strengthened nail with acrylic. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.